So MP Manager Production right here talking to, what's your guys' name? So I guess right now it's small, obviously, because I'm doing it through an iPhone, but I'm going to go each single guy and ask them, I guess, some little questions. So what's your name right here?
Ian.
So what made you join the band, and what are you guys, what are you about in this band?
I'm just in it for the music and letting kids have fun and, you know, take our music any way they will, and hopefully we can help some people out with our music, you know,
And,
at the event.
like, what do you do for the band?
I play bass and backing vocals.
So, like, what made you start doing bass, and, like, what made you get into the scene? Like, there's a lot of different kind of rock, a lot of different kind of genres. Like, what made you choose?
I was always in music as a kid, but when I moved here from Florida, you know, the scene was huge. It was like the cool thing to do, and I was like, what's all this about? So I just really just clicked, and I just love it a lot. It's very fun.
So you don't do this for any other reason but the fact that you love playing?
Yeah, that's the only reason I do.
All right, let's move on to the next guy. And your name is?
I'm Jason.
What do you do for the band?
I play guitar.
And, like, what got you started in this, I guess? Same thing?
Well, I don't know. As a kid, just growing up through middle school, I wasn't really, like, the most popular kid, but I tried to be. So, like, everybody was playing guitar, so I figured, oh, I'll try playing guitar. And it turns out, you know, I really, really liked guitar. So, I mean, I just stuck with it. Never took lessons. You know, I did it from the heart, like, on my own. And, you know, I just want to play and just get my music out there and just let it be heard and stuff like that.
So, like, what made you join this band? Like, what made you join this kind of music? Because there's a lot of different kind of rock, different.
Originally, I was in a band called Ottomans, and our drummer had quit on us, and we auditioned a drummer. His name is Justin. And we auditioned him, and we decided, you know, we just changed the band name, and we changed it to Across the Atmosphere. And from there, it just kind of picked up, and we found Trevor, and it just kind of like just expanded from there. So.
All right, let's move on to the next guy. So, what's your name?
I'm Trevor.
What do you do for the band?
I'm vocals.
So, like, what made you join this band? I mean, are you the newest guy on the group right now?
Relatively, yeah. I mean, we've been a band for about a month and a half now, and it seemed like as soon as we got together, I mean, just from the first practice, it was just, like Ian said, it just clicked, and we were all together. And just most bands, you know, take months to release a single, and we had 7 songs made in a couple weeks, and it was like, holy shit, dude, like, maybe we could go somewhere with this and enjoy this, dude, and spread our music across to everybody. And, I mean, I got into this when I was real young, probably about 12 years old, and my older brother just showed me what hardcore really was. And
so you're really into, like, hardcore, because not even much people even know what that is anymore. Most people think it died out. I'm one of the people that do understand it's still around, stuff like that,
yeah,
so you're all about it.
Doing my best to keep the hardcore scene alive. And I mean, even when you walk around school, there's like 2 kids, just me and my other buddies, who only really know what the hardcore scene really is. And I mean, I went to my first show when I was 13 years old, and it was a hardcore show, and I was by myself, because I looked up a YouTube video, and I just begged my mom. I was like, Mom, can I please just go to this show? And I went there. I fell in love with it, man. And ever since then, I've been searching to find what my passion is to contribute to the music. And I found my boys here, and we put together a little bit of something, and it was a lot better than we thought it was.
So you're in this to the end. You love this, and like.
Yeah, dude, this is my heart, dude. All about it.
So, like, what made you start vocals? I mean, that's the hardest thing some people think about it, just because if you're not good at it at all, you just don't be able to do it. So what made you?
I don't know. I mean, it seemed like, I mean, from my childhood and stuff, a lot of emotional things happened, and it was like, how can I express this? And it started with lyricism, and I used to make little raps by myself, and just kind of spit it to myself. Nobody else really. I wasn't trying to get into a big business or anything, any of that stupid shit. But it was just myself, and I realized I was like, maybe I could do something with hardcore music. I love it, and I vented through that, and it helped me out emotionally. But I soon fell in love with the music and the scene, and it just means everything to me. It's literally the world to me, man. That's what I'm all about.
All right, let's move on to the last guy right here. So, what's your name?
Yeah, I'm Justin.
So, what do you do in the band?
I play drums.
So, I guess what made you start drumming? What started, like, this whole band thing? Like, what made you join it?
Well, first, what made me start drumming is, like, throughout my childhood growing up, I mean, I was always, like, fidgety and always tapping, doing all this stuff. And then just one day, chilling with Jason, years ago, before we even thought about band stuff, got on his drum set, and from there, like, that was my passion. Like, I fell in love with just playing the drums, and since then, about almost 4 years now, I've just been playing the drums, and I've always wanted a band, but since I was young, I could never find kids serious enough. And then Jason over here had me audition, and I auditioned, made it, and we got Trevor in here, and buddy Ian, and we all have the same common goals, and we're all doing the same thing we love.
So you're just like everybody else in this band. I'm pretty sure you're in it till the end. You just want to see this thing get far. You don't even care for money. You don't care for any of that shit. You just want to play.
I'm all about the music, man.
All
So
about
let me just get a little out here view.